You have probably heard that before. I definitely have mentioned it many, many times. I mentioned here again because it is so important, and yeah, again, you have probably heard that before, but to put that into practice is another story. The idea that, yeah, practice makes mastery. And this is not about getting then frustrated eventually because we are not as good as somebody else, be it in the way we run, or the way we can draw, or the way we can sing. Whatever it is you want to learn, practice makes mastery. And yes, what I'm also demonstrating here is practicing in the art of communicating, of relating yourself, of being first of all aware of your thoughts. In order to become aware of your thoughts, you need to practice expressing yourself. Now, how else can you become self-aware if you don't practice expressing yourself? And again, yes, there is a challenge in life because, I mean, there are many challenges in life, but one of the challenges is that we don't always have people around us whom we are able to express ourselves around, who are able to listen to us and who are willing to listen to us. But then again, also I think it is a lack of our ability, really, which is because we never learned that, to express ourselves. Growing up is not really a matter of expressing ourselves. Learning, being in school, being a successful student is more a matter of listening and paying attention to the teacher and taking notes. So expressing our thoughts and being aware of our thoughts, and somehow we forget that. But the good news is we can remind ourselves, which is something that I'm trying to do here, to remind you of that. Not only practice makes mastery, that by you communicating, even if it's just if you learn to communicate with yourself. Something that is very popular, of course, for apparent reason, is journaling, writing down your thoughts. Very, very important. Something that I've done for more than a decade, and I continue to do, and that really has helped me to gain a tremendous amount of awareness, is using a voice recorder. It has to do with a stream of consciousness, which is just channeling your thoughts and just expressing yourself. And if you do that and then really listen to yourself, you really become aware of yourself. Yes, also what you hear always is not pleasant, because yes, we need to also face our own fears and our own negativity in order to overcome that. But it is essential in order to become self-aware, to express ourselves. And yeah, in order to do that, in order really to become aware, what we need is practice, 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 and more practice. And there's no wrong way of doing it. Just express yourself. Again, if you have somebody in your life who's able and willing to listen to you, that's wonderful. And if you don't have that, you can again journal. You can use a voice recorder, you can use a camera. And yes, you might not like your voice, or you might not like the way you look, but let me just remind you, that's you. And so might as well make peace and learn to embrace the person in the mirror and the person whose voice it is that you hear when you record yourself, and the words you read after you write down whatever it is that's on your mind. It is important, it is essential to do that. And again, it is possible. And this is not at all about how well you measure up and how good you are doing something and how good you talk and how well you speak. Not at all. It's about being clear and being real and being honest. And through this you get to know yourself, and once you really get to know yourself, you can make the conscious effort to really inquire into what it is you want in life, what it is you want to do, what it is you want to learn, who you want to be. But in order again to do this, you need to become aware of yourself, and in order to become aware of yourself, you need to practice communicating. And through this you get to know who you are, and then you can also again find who you want to be. And that's the marvelous journey of the conscious revolution, and to this I welcome you. That is also the name of the room on Paltalk, where I haven't been in a long time, because being here in Germany I don't have such a fast internet connection, but once I return to Fairfield, California on the 21st of January, I'm looking forward to be on Paltalk again, and would love to meet you there and communicate with you further about the ideas and see how I can help you to continue on this journey.